Hello, assalamu alaikum, and a very good morning. Welcome back for another lesson. I hope you guys are well. So, I'm sure you guys are already well aware of the fact that the school has already started. But for level 2, which is year 4, 5, and 6, you are still not allowed to go to school, probably next week, I think. So here we are back with another online lesson for now. Based on your past lesson, I think a lot of you have shown quite a bit of improvement in terms of writing sentences. So for today, I'd like to take it up a notch, just by showing you guys different sentence structures so that you will be able to see more examples of sentence structures that you may use to write when it comes to essay or when you are answering questions. So these are 5 basic sentence structures for you guys. Let's go. Okay, so normally in sentence structures there will be like 5 basic sentences, types of sentences that are normally used when writing a paragraph or writing sentences, a short paragraph. Number 1, we have like subject verb. 2, we have subject verb object. Number 3, subject verb plus adjective. And number 4, subject verb plus adverb. And number 5, subject plus verb plus noun. So for this lesson, I think I will divide it into 2 parts, just to make it easier for you to understand, to grasp the concept of each sentence structure. So I think the first part, I will go with subject plus verb first, and then I will go with subject plus verb plus object. Number 3, 4, and 5, I will put it in another part 2 probably. Okay. So for today, we'll be focusing first on subject verb and subject plus verb plus object. Just to not to overwhelm you guys when it comes to writing sentences. Okay, number 1, subject plus verb. I think this is what we have been doing for the past lessons. This is like the simplest form of sentence structure. For instance, the one that we have been doing, we have like subject, for example here we have Jack sneezes. Or maybe the one that we have been learning, if we put in is. Jack is one subject, so I'm using is. So the verb here should be sneezing. You put in ing, remember? So this is like the basic form of a sentence structure where we have been doing it for the past 2 or 3 lessons, I think. Another example would be like just to refresh your memory. Let's say if you put in more than one subject, Jack and Ali, maybe. So we have here like 2 subjects. So if you're using this kind of sentence, this kind of form, the word sneezes should be just sneeze with no s. So Jack and Ali sneeze, because 2 subject, the verb doesn't have any s, no s. So Jack and Ali sneeze. Okay, let's say if you're just using Jack, so the verb should be Jack sneezes. Okay, remember that. Okay, let's say if you are using, you want to use a present continuous tense. So there'll be like is or are, right? Okay. So you put in, like I've mentioned just now, Jack is sneezing. Put in ing. Okay. How about are? If you want to use I, simple. You just have to add in the subject. Well, I guess. For example here, Ali again lah. I'm just going to use Ali and Jack. Sorry, should be using this symbol. Ali and Jack are sneezing. Present continuous tense is are. Okay. How about was or were? If you're using past tense, is and are will be like was and were the pair. Okay, it's the same thing. Verb will have ing, but here will be like, so how many subject here? Ali and Jack. So if you're using past tense, was and was and were, the verb to be here should be Ali and Jack were, because more than one subject, Ali and Jack. So let's say if you're just using one subject, for example, just Jack. So this word here will be Jack was sneezing. Jack was sneezing. For today's lesson, I'm just going to use the basic form of it. So we're not going to use ing. So we are going to use this sentence. Jack sneezes. Okay. So some example of other sentence would be okay. What do you call this? Picture is a bit blurred. This will do, I think. Okay, subject plus verb. These are some of the examples. We have here like Sarah sits. Sarah sits. Sarah is one subject. So the verb should have S. See here? There's an S. There's an S in the verb. Okay. Please be careful with the subject so that you can differentiate what kind of verbs you'll be using. Whether you should put S or no S, ES or IES. So be careful, okay? Okay, here's another example. Mary and her lamb. It's like more than one. You have Mary, you have lamb. So it's more than one. Subject is more than one. So the verb should not have S. No S. No S. Because the subject is more than one. Unlike here, Sarah is one only. So that's why sits has S. But here we have like Mary and her lamb, more than one. So walk here does not have any S. Okay, another example, Rosie. Rosie is like one person, so one subject. One subject, one person only. So the verb should have S. Simple. So Rosie smiles. Another example would be Alia cooks. Alia is one person, same here, one subject. So verb here should have S. Alia cooks. Simple. Okay, next up is subject, verb, object. If you remember, I think it was the first lesson. I think I did mention about the robot, and I did mention about the object. So this is how you put in object in your sentence. We have here like subject is Jack, eats is the verb, and apple here will be your object. When it comes to subject, verb, object, imagine the sentence to be like the subject to be like the opening. This is like the opening. This is like the middle part, and object here is like the ending. So it completes each other. So we have a few other examples for subject, verb, objects. Number one will be Johan kicks the ball. So Johan is one person, so subject is one only. So kicks here, kick here has S because Johan is one person, one subject. The ball here would be the object in your sentence. Johan kicks what? Johan kicks the ball. That's how you identify the object in your sentence. You can actually ask a question about it. Johan kicks what? Johan kicks the ball. Another example, Maria and Mazni. So you know here there are like two subject, one Maria and one Mazni, so that makes it two subject. So you know that the verb should not have any s, no s. So Maria and Mazni sing a song. So how to identify the object? Simple. Ask question. Maria and Mazni sing what? Maria and Mazni sing a song. Or what is Maria and Mazni singing? Maria and Mazni sing a song. Your object is a song. Next example, Badrul types a paperwork. Badrul Badrul is subject. Types is like an action, perbuatan. Typing, Verb. A paperwork is the object. So Badrul types a paperwork. Last example would be Nina bakes cakes. Nina, one person, subject. So the verb should have s here. And cakes, more than one cakes, I think. So Nina bakes a lot of cakes. So that's why cakes here, the noun here, has s. So Nina bakes cakes. Subject, verb, object. So there you go. Two examples of sentence structure today. Number one, subject plus verb. And number two, subject plus verb plus object. The rest of these, number 3, 4, and 5, I will do it in another part, probably tomorrow, inshallah. Okay, now on to the last part of your lesson today, which is your task. So I'll be giving out a simple task for you, which is this one right here. Okay, what I want you to do is to write 5 sentences for subject plus verb structure, and 5 sentences for subject plus verb plus object sentence structure. So altogether you have like 10 sentences to be completed. You may refer the examples that I've given in the video earlier. Please do not use my sentences. Please do not use the sentences that I have shown in the video. Please use your own sentences. Think of your own sentences, your own subject, your own verb, and your own object, and write it in Microsoft Word, or maybe you can just write it in your exercise book, snap a picture and send it back in Google Classroom. Okay, so that will be it from me. I hope you guys understand it. I hope you guys enjoy it. I'm looking forward to see you guys next week, but for now, please complete the task first and stay safe, and I'll see you inshallah in the next lesson. Bye bye. Pew pew.